Okay, now we'll do another problem on acceleration. So this is a somehow different problem. So it is a Schottky mechanism. So first I will draw the space diagram. So for this space diagram, so he is given. So the OP is a crank. So similarly here also first he is given the crank. So OP is a crank. So the crank is connected to a slider. The crank is connected to a slider. So slider is nothing but Q. First you have to draw a line OP. So actually it is given as 200 mm in the problem. So OP is equal to 200 mm. So you can take scale 1:10. So that means 1:10 or 1:20 you can take. Scale 1:20. That means it is by 10 means 20 mm. 20 mm if it is less, you can take scale 1:10. So by convenient you can take the scale. I'm taking scale as 1:10. That means OP is 20 mm. 20 mm. Okay. 1:5 take, that means 40 mm. That means 4 cm. It is better to take scale 1:5. Okay. So now first you draw a line OP, so which is 40 mm as per scale. But actual dimension is 200 mm. Now, so Q is the slider. Now the slider, so it is in a guide. So first you draw a horizontal line from O. So here, so the total thing is in a, so guide. So take C point, it is a guide. So you have to draw the same diagram. So you can take and at any location, there is no issue because this total guide is a single part. So you have to draw OP. So OP length is 4 mm and its angle is, it is given angle as 30 degrees. So after getting the P, just to draw a slider and you draw a guide. And you can see that the guide where the point C is horizontal to O. So at any location you can locate the guide. There is no dimensions are not required here. Only the OP dimension is required. But you can see that O and C, this guide will be horizontal. These 2 points you have to remember. And is given that angular velocity is 10 radians per second. The crank angular velocity is, or OP angular velocity is 10 radians per second. At the same is also given the angular acceleration. Angular acceleration is 30 radians per second square. So that is given in the problem. Now we have to determine, so the acceleration of the slider. So here we have to find the acceleration of this slider. Okay. C is known as the P as the slider. We have to find out the acceleration. Q and C is nothing but different points of this guide. Okay. Now we will see how to draw the velocity diagram. We have to find out the acceleration of point P or slider P. Okay. Now we will see how to draw the velocity diagram. So here, what are the fixed points? So here it is that this is the guide. Is given the fixed is G also is given. So O comma G are the fixed points. So O comma G are the fixed points. So from fixed points OP is given. So the same manner, first we will find the V OP is nothing but omega OP into OP. So what is omega OP given in the problem? The angular velocity of the is omega OP is 10 radians per second. This is the omega OP, 10 radians per second. So 10 into, and the length of the OP is how much? 200 mm. So that means 200 by 1000, 0.2 meters. So 10 into 0.2 meters, so which is equal to So 2 meters per second, 10 into 0.2, 2 meters per second. That is the velocity of OP. Now we can take 1 meter per second is equal to 5 mm per scale, or 1 meter per second is equal to 10 mm. That means 2 meters per second is 20 mm. You have to draw a line OP which is perpendicular to capital OP. Small OP which is perpendicular to capital OP. Here it is mentioned the direction is so the clockwise direction. So you have to draw OP. So what is the length of the small OP? So the small OP length is nothing but VOP is nothing but small OP, which is equal to 2 meters per second. That means 20 mm. Okay. So after getting P, now we have to P is connected to a slider. How the slide is moving? So vertical. And also this total guide is moving horizontal. So here the point Q and C are same, because here this is moving in the vertical direction, then the total guide will move in the horizontal direction. So this total is a single part, therefore we will get the Q and C are the single parts. Because P is a slider, it moves vertical direction. From P you have to draw a horizontal line. And C is a guide which is moving in the horizontal direction. From G you draw a horizontal line. The intersection point is nothing but you can mention as Q as well as C. Here this point is Q, this point is C, but both are related to the single part. So Q and C are same. So this is somehow different in this problem. Okay. So this is the velocity diagram. So velocity diagram, I will explain once again. So here how to draw the velocity diagram. First you have to fix the OG. This is the G, this is the O. Both are fixed points. Now draw OP. So small OP is nothing but how to find the small OP, which is VOP, omega OP into OP. Omega OP is 10 radians per second. OP is 200 mm means 0.2 meters, which is 2 meters per second, which is equal to, by taking the scale, 20 mm. From O, draw your OP, which is perpendicular to the capital OP. So P point is obtained. After obtaining the P point, because P is connected to the slider, it moves vertical. So from P, draw a vertical. Similarly, C is it is also here, G is there. The total part is nothing but again another slider. This guide also slides. So from G, draw a horizontal line. So these 2 points will meet at a point which is nothing but both Q and C. Okay. So this is the velocity diagram. Now from this velocity diagram, we can find, because we know the OP value, we can find because we know the OP value, so we can find the this is the 30 radians per second square is given as the angular acceleration alpha. Okay, now so I will explain how to do the velocity triangle acceleration diagram. So for the acceleration diagram, alpha is given. What is alpha? 30 radians per second square. From alpha, always we will find the tangential component. That means AT of OP. So tangential component of OP is always will find that. So tangential component is nothing but AT is equal to alpha into OP. What is the alpha value? 30. What is the OP value? OP value is OP length. What is the OP length? 200 mm. 0.2 meters. So 0.2. So which is equal to 6 meter per second square. So that is the AT. So here for the link OP, there are two components. Radial component will be there and tangential component will be there. So because alpha is given, first we have to determine the tangential component AT. Now we will find the radial component AROP. So to find out the radial component, the formula is V square. We can find using the two formulas. AR is equal to omega OP into R. So what is omega OP? Already we determined the omega OP 2 pi n by 60 into R. R what is omega V is equal to R omega. V by R. Omega square R. R not omega R, sorry. It is nothing but V OP square by R. So what is the formula? V OP square by R. So that is the radial component. Or it can be VOP square by R. It can be also written as R omega square. Any formula you can take either R omega square or VP square by R. Okay, I am using VP square by VOP square by R. So what is VOP? So measure this. Already we know the VOP. Velocity of OP is already determined. So what is its value is what is the value of VOP? 2 meters per second. Is it right? Yes. VOP is equal to 2 meters per second. So 2 whole square divided by R. R is nothing but again 0.2. So which is equal to 4 by 0.2. So how much you will get? 20 meters per second square. 20 meters per second square. So initially we are finding the tangential component and radial component. Tangential component formula is alpha into OP. Alpha is given in the problem. And second one is the radial component. Omega square R is the one formula. R velocity square by small r. So here R means OP. VOP square by OP. So VOP square means already we determined the VOP 2 meters per second. So 2 square by 0.2 which is 20 meters per second square. One is the radial acceleration, another one is the tangential acceleration. Okay. So first we determine the radial and tangential accelerations of the link OP or crank OP. Now we will draw the acceleration diagrams. Okay. So for acceleration diagram, again we have to take the fixed points. So I am taking the fixed points A dash, G dash. Here, O dash, D dash. Because it is OZ, here I am taking the O dash, D dash is the fixed point. Now, always we know that here in this problem, most of the problems there will be only radial component. But here angular acceleration is also given. Therefore, there is a radial component and axial component, tangential component. Already determine those values. First, we will draw the radial component. Always the radial component is parallel to the link. So we have to draw from O dash. From O dash, I am drawing the radial component. I am taking the downward direction, no issue. If we take the upward direction, the total fare will come downwards. When I am taking the downward, the total fare will come upwards. Not an issue. So here I am taking this as the O dash, P dash. So what is this is the AROP. Already we know the AROP value. We take the convenient scale. So convenient, what is the AROP value? It is nothing but 20, the AROP is S, 20 meter per second square. So what is AROP? Already we calculated 20 meter per second square. By taking 1 meter per second square is equal to 2 mm or 1 mm. That means you will get the 20 mm. 20 mm as the AROP. Or you can take another convenient scale. So after getting P dash, so this is the radial component. We have to draw tangential component. Always the tangential component is perpendicular to this one. We know the value of the ATOP also. So already we know the value of the ATOP also. We calculated. So from alpha into OPD. So what is its value? 6 meters per second square. Using this relation, it is 6 mm. So this is 20 mm. This is 6 mm. You get this point becomes P. This point becomes P. Okay. That means we will get the point P there. Okay. Now, how to find the C and Q's? So you can join O dash P dash. Okay, this is the point P, and we can join the OP. This is the acceleration of P. So O dash P dash, O dash P dash. O dash P dash is the acceleration of P. Now to find out the G dash, C dash and Q dash. So because the P is moving vertical, from P you draw a vertical line. Because it is slider, P will move vertical. So what about the C? C is move horizontal. So from O dash or from G dash, you draw horizontal. So from P, so that means P, there is a Q will be moving vertical, and from G dash, C will be moving horizontal. This point is nothing but G dash, C dash. Sorry, not G dash. Q dash, C dash. Okay, now what we have to find in this problem? Here we have to find out the acceleration of the slider P, the guide. So what is the acceleration of the slider P? So you have to measure the Q dash P dash. Okay. So Q dash P dash. Acceleration of slider P is equal to Q dash P dash. You have to measure the not Q dash, O dash P dash. So acceleration of the slider P is nothing but what is the slider PQ? Sorry. What is the slider? PQ is a single slider. The acceleration of the slider P is nothing but P dash Q dash. Measure the length of P dash Q dash and convert into the acceleration. You will get the acceleration of P. Okay. Now horizontal acceleration of the guide is also asking. Horizontal acceleration of the guide is nothing but G dash. Horizontal acceleration of the guide also asking, which is nothing but G dash, not G I, which is nothing but G dash C dash. G dash C dash is the horizontal acceleration. P dash C dash is the P dash Q dash is the acceleration of the slider. So we have to measure these lengths and convert into the convenient scale. So this is about this Scotch-Yacht mechanism acceleration diagram. I hope you understood the problem. Any clarifications, contact.